Welcome to For the Plot number 20. Today we're going to be talking about things that we have recently just, I guess, gone through and kind of go over some of the newest drama around town. So, first and foremost, I want to speak on the Jace Timmons podcast that we just did. I don't think that we went about it professionally. It was a very rushed podcast, and I think it could have been better, and I think there could have been a little bit more respect. But again, we want her to come on the podcast as well, not just him. We actually asked her first. I'm not gonna really get too in.
Nah, he DM'd me first.
Yeah, but we asked her
But
first.
then I asked her because he's like, get her on. So I was like, all right, but
So, regardless of that, I don't know much behind what's going on with that. He's the one texting her and talking to her.
yeah. So we definitely said like some shit that shouldn't be. Not we said, but like Jace was. We like talked about it with him, but the shit that was said was probably not the best to put on a podcast in front of thousands of people to see.
And there was also
But-
things to our knowledge that were public knowledge.
According to him, they were posted publicly, so I figured we're able to talk about it. Like, they wanted to talk about it all over social media. I thought they posted everything, so like, why don't we talk about it too if it's able to be talked about? So stuff that probably wasn't posted was posted. I'm not sure. Didn't look that deep into it right now. Definitely shouldn't have been talked about. That's why parts of that podcast was taken out, and I'm pretty sure. Or did you delete the whole podcast?
I ended up deleting the whole thing.
Just so we
One,
don't gotta
because a name was mentioned in there that asked me to politely delete the podcast, and she knows her shit. So, if you know, you know. I'm not gonna say the name, but I respect her enough and know she's telling me the truth. So, I deleted it. I didn't do it. We
didn't do it out of
post-
hatred.
No, we
Like-
didn't post the podcast for the views. We didn't post it for the money. Like, again, I want people to come on here and feel like they have a platform to speak, and that's why I deleted it, because I felt like, not necessarily him because he doesn't understand, but like, it was kind of taken advantage of in a way, to where he could just talk his shit. But I mean, I feel like that's how it should be. But again, I just don't think it was
like,
right.
just talk your own shit, like shit you're not able to say like on TikTok or something like that. But I mean, some of the shit was a little overboard, which is a couple times I was like, cut that out of the pod, but still was posted.
But-
There's nothing we can do about it now.
We'll rerun another one for sure, but I would like to have them both scheduled to come. And until we figure out her situation, he's cool to come whenever. And
I've
I'll
also
just have
talked
them air.
I talked to Kirsten. Talked to her offline. I'm trying not to be too biased between both of them because I've talked to him and I've talked to her. She's giving like her whole story, and I have like paragraphs and paragraphs of me texting her about everything that was talked about and like all that extra bullshit, and like her talking her shit to me and I'm talking my shit back to her, and then at the end of the conversation, it was more serious about like this happened, and I was telling her like, yeah, I was like rebuttal with like whatever she's saying, and I'm just letting her speak her truth, and I pretty much told her like we weren't gonna post anything bad, we weren't gonna let nothing bad be said on the podcast, and then 2 hours before we were about to film the podcast, I see a TikTok posted saying that our podcast is trash. Like she posted like our podcast is trash and all this shit. So I was like, you know what, fuck this. Like I don't give a fuck. Like this is like our business at the end of the day. So I was like, nah, fuck that. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. I don't care. And that's where it kind of bit us in the ass because we're like trying to be unbiased, and then it turned more of like we're being more biased towards her in a way. But if you really thoroughly watched that whole podcast all the way through, you'd see that we were like trying to get them to like be more cordial, be able to talk it through, all for that child. And we said like we have no bad hard feelings against her, like all this shit. Like even Jay said on the last podcast, like he prays for her, he hopes that she gets through whatever she's going through, and he does too. Like he wants the best for the both of them. So that's why that shit wasn't posted though. Like that wasn't posted on any of the T pages, which is all bullshit. This is why I say everybody switches the narrative on their social medias and like all the T pages and all that extra bullshit. So that's where it gets a little bit more critiqued, and it's kind of bullshit. But now we have a bunch of people like up our ass about you support a woman abuser, like you might as well, you are who you hang around.
90% of TikTok is
I was like, dog, I just met him.
Middle-aged mothers with no father in their life.
And for Jace, I do like Jace. I think he's a cool person. I think
he's
a good
young,
person.
bro. He's young.
I think he's made a lot of bad decisions, but I mean, look at me. Like I made a bunch of fucked up decisions, but I'm still trying to bounce back from all that shit and change a lot of that.
21, bro. We were pieces of shit.
Yeah.
We were scum. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get into the podcast.
Y'all have to stop judging everybody you see on the podcast. Just because we're putting them on the podcast, we're giving them something to talk about their shit with. He has 50,000 followers on TikTok. Like, let him talk. We have 50,000 subs on the damn podcast. So why can't we just, like, let him talk about it on ours? It's not for the money. I don't care about the money. I make my own money on other platforms also. The money's also good on here, but it doesn't mean anything. So, yeah, that's where y'all got it a little twisted. But, yes, like you said, we wouldn't mind her coming on the podcast and talking her shit and her story. I would like to hear. I'm curious because she gave me, like, a little rundown, but I pretty much told her, like,
I feel like if they were both here, they would both put each other on the spot, and we wouldn't know what to say.
I think at the end of the podcast,
it'd be a pissing match.
I think at the beginning they'd be able to like talk their shit to each other and shut each other down. But I think at the end of the podcast they can come to like a mutual agreement. I think that's what they need. It's like a Dr. Phil episode. I think that's what they really fucking need bad. But all right, next.
So let's go to our first topic is Whitney and Tyler with the cheating allegations.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit on my For You
So
page.
she tried to switch the narrative on him and make him look like he's the cheater.
I don't see Tyler cheating. Like
Bro,
Tyler's too much of like a little lover
bug.
boy.
He's
Tyler,
a love bug. Flies around, sticks to you.
He's like a little Cupid arrow. But yeah, no, I don't see Tyler cheating at all. I don't unless there's proof. Is there proof?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's like he say she say at this point. I don't really give a fuck.
She's trying to say that when they were broken up, he was texting his ex or something or some shit like that.
When they were broken up or together?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I seen in the comments. They're like, well, at the end of the day, Tyler is single. If I was Tyler right now and I'm going on these Vegas trips and shit like that, and I'm single, I'm gonna get right out there. Like I'm gonna get with whatever girl I want.
Jaden been trying to get him right.
Yeah, I heard Jaden's out there kissing all types of girls out there. He's gonna get some mouth shit next
He's
time.
gonna get mouth gonorrhea. Fuck.
Oh, Jaden, you gotta chill out.
But the whole Whitney cheating thing, when that was going around, she didn't really get a lot of shit.
They didn't really give a fuck.
No, but now everybody's trying to flip the narrative on. Now Whitney's trying to flip the narrative on Tyler, and that makes him look bad. And now people are trying to say that Tyler's a piece of shit.
But she's.
But it's cool when they do it though.
But she flipped the narrative after pretty much Tyler.
After months.
After months of Tyler pretty much trying to like be cordial with her, and then at the end of the day, Tyler's not get back together with her. I don't think so. I think they can stay friends. I think they'd be good as friends. They're both business people, and I feel like they can do good off each other. But
she can mooch off his money, and he can mooch off her clout.
She's got bread too, though. Shit, send me $1. Let me see this.
Okay, real deal though. Would she have bread like she does now if it wasn't for him?
For him,
bro.
Oh,
the amount of connections and shit they.
Yeah,
never mind. That's for a different day.
That ain't my money. I don't give a fuck.
All right, next topic is Kristen and Whitney, how they're arguing with each other, and they're exposing all the drama and stuff between them now. It's not hidden.
They're not friends no more.
It's proof. Like there's.
What was it? It was a comment. It was on this T page that I seen. It was Jacob commented.
Oh, I saw Jacob's video too.
I didn't see his video, but I seen his comment. Speaking of the devil. Yo.
What's the issue? What happened?
We're doing a podcast right now.
Whoa!
Say hey to the mic.
We got something else to speak about.
They can hear you right now. It's on the mic.
So what we doing? What's going on? I heard all this rah talking about some what happened? Why we had to put it down?
It was just too many names and too much bullshit involved with that, and I was not dealing with all that extra shit. And like shit that we shouldn't have said on the podcast and posted at the same time.
Right, so you know this is not a paid promotion no more. You can just let me know stipulation and I'll be back down there after I get off the boat.
Alright, we just gotta, not bring up as many names and situations that we can, prove.
Let's get a script post them little clips and get some questions that they want to ask, and let's answer it truthfully. Let it get to it.
Alrighty. All right, I'll hit you up.
Bring the
All right,
receipts.
y'all be smooth, man.
Alright.
Hey, and what color is? Hold on, what color is? All right, big dog, y'all hit them bitches. Y'all be smooth. Have a good night.
All right. It's so goofy.
Let me see if I can find that video though.
It was a comment that shit. It was Jacob said pretty much that Whitney can't mind her own business or something like that, and then Whitney went back to that comment or another comment and said, "Once a cheater, always a cheater," talking about Jacob, and I was like, "Damn."
Oh, I did forget about the him and Bri.
Oh, hold on, we'll talk about that shit next. Even that's crazy. Yeah, once a cheater, always a cheater. And then Kristen commented under that. It was like, "Yeah, you're done," or something like that. Like I just seen this shit like a couple days ago, but yeah, that's
Trying to
insane to
find the
me.
video.
What video?
I think he deleted it, but there was this too, the 21 bullets in his clip one.
Oh yeah.
He posted
And then
that
she
because
did
he
the
was.
same one.
Yeah, she did it and he did it. Well, that's not, I don't know. They popped up like back to back on my shit, but I don't know what is going on with that.
The Bri and Jacob situation.
I can't say that I don't doubt it.
Well, a good little birdie from
Down the street.
A little birdie from down the street on Whitney Street gave me the whole rundown of what happened because I asked him. I was like, "What is going on?" He called me about something. So what's going on with that shit? Apparently, not saying it happened. Will
Apparently.
we get sued for this?
No.
If I tell the story of what apparently happened?
Well, there's no names, and apparently, I mean, everybody knows pretty much what's going on.
Oh, well, apparently they were all at a concert drunk off their asses, which is,
So it wasn't a bar; it was a concert.
there's a concert. And they were leaving, and blah, 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 picked the girl up, and she had like a dress on, picked her up. It was like carrying her over her shoulder or something, and it was like up her dress or something. I don't know. It don't sound like too real to me, so I don't really believe it too much. I don't think it's anything bad. I think it was blown out of proportion a lot, and especially like I've seen like Bri like trying to explain the situation. I was like, that's kind of extra. I think it was blown out of proportion. I don't think that was.
Yeah, she's too loyal.
Yeah, she's a good girl, and
She's-
I don't see Jacob.
The amount of people that I've seen try to get with her who wasn't able to get with her because she has a boyfriend, like she respects him that much, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The amount of people, bro. There's a lot of fucking people. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, I don't see Jacob doing that either. Like that don't sound like something he would do in my eyes, especially. I mean, I don't think he's like.
If he did, you'd never know about it.
I don't think he's the most loyal person in the world, but
Like I said, if he did, you'd never know about it because it took us 3 months.
it is. I mean, they'll know about it whenever fucking Big Mouth, what's her name, freaking posts about it on TikTok, bashing them and everything.
But so who started that? Was it Trayvon spreading it, or was
I
it?
think Trayvon started that.
But Trayvon tried to blame it on Whitney. Tried to
say that Whitney
say
wanted to say it, but
that
couldn't.
Whitney was saying it but couldn't say it.
Probably because Whitney knows she probably get sued.
But right after all those like little allegations, Kristen got the name of his tattoo on her arm, or
So
a tattoo of his name, Jacob.
Kristen got Jacob's name tattooed on his arm or her arm.
Yeah.
The second after
Right
she
after
found out that
they
he
did
cheated on her.
allegation. Well,
Or the allegations, whatever. Fuck.
yeah.
It sounds like a little bit of guilt is lingering around there. That's that don't sound
Guilt?
the best. Guilt, yeah. Like
Oh,
I
like
did
she-
this to like try to throw everybody off because I don't want Jacob getting bashed for this.
Oh yeah.
That don't sound
probably.
the best. But I mean, hopefully it didn't happen. Hopefully their relationship is
And then
happy and
Marissa,
he hasn't
or
cheated on her
Marmar,
yet.
or whatever people call her. Is she still taking up for? No, she's not friends with Whitney still.
No, she's not friends with
So,
Whitney. Their whole
Marissa-
their families are beefing.
yeah, Marissa is taking up for Kristen, and Trayvon is taking up for Whitney. But what I'm confused about is like, why are they still taking up for them whenever they've never taken up for them? If that makes sense.
Yeah, to this day I've never seen, Whitney stick up for Trayvon. I've never seen Kristen stick up for Marissa, so Marmar.
I mean, other than them posting like baby videos together and shit, but I don't like.
I mean, hanging out, yeah, obviously, because you're hanging out with them, but
I don't know.
yeah, maybe they'll like have a real friendship in one day.
I just don't understand that. Like, I don't understand supporting people that don't support you back.
Like, and I'm talking about going balls to the wall, like supporting them, which is crazy.
Saying shit that it could literally get them sued.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't know.
You won't
And,
catch me
and
doing
speaking
that.
of Kristen and sued, her comment.
Oh yeah, her comment talking about. She commented under Kirsten, the girl we just did a Kirsten. We just did a podcast.
You got
with
Kierden,
her baby daddy.
Kirsten, all these fucking.
She went in Kirsten's comments and was like, "Bro, I don't know how you haven't sued them already." Like blah blah blah. Like shut the fuck up. Like shut the fuck up. And if you got a problem with that, tell your man to come to me about it.
Once again, in someone else's
Like,
situation.
why don't you just shut the fuck up? Like literally, you
This
sue
shit
me.
drives me nuts.
Yeah, she ain't shit, bro. She ain't worth the fuck. And yeah, speaking of her boyfriend, I see a bunch of shit getting sent to me. you look good bent over, man. You look real good. Let me
He's
smack
not
that thing.
bending over, bro. He was laying down.
Oh, grabbing the bed, just. Yeah, get right, buddy. Get your bread.
Do it.
I think it might have
lay
been
across right here and do it.
It might. Hell no. It might have been old, but.
Well, put your hair
regardless.
this way.
Apparently, he said he stopped doing OnlyFans because his morals are different now, and this is just posted today on the T page. His morals are different now.
Well, I
and
mean, he's making money on
he's-
multiple different
listen,
platforms.
I don't
though,
care,
so.
but he stopped doing OnlyFans, but he still has an OnlyFans page up. That's like JW.
He's doing this again.
But I know, but he says
He
he
just
just stopped doing
only did
OnlyFans, but he still has his page up.
I don't know. I mean, I stopped doing it. I still have my page up.
Yeah. Well, probably just collecting the money that comes through every week, every month.
Another thing we could talk about is Trayvon saying that he's not sure if he's gonna be gay for the rest of his life. He
Like,
might
that's
marry
crazy.
a woman.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm
no.
sorry, but I don't know what woman's gonna want you, brother. Bro, I was live the other day, and he like, I'll tell you one thing that's actually been pissing me off, and this is something I would love to speak on the podcast because Jay Wee's ex, Maddie Mills, was my hometown friend since she was, I think she was 14 when she moved there, and I was 15, 16. So we were all in the same friend groups, and regardless, we grew up together. We were very close. She was like a little sister to me. She's dating my roommate, almost a year or whatever. They're on and off, whatever, but they're really together. She, all of a sudden, becomes best friends with Whitney, and they're hanging out every day, and just starting to tear my friend group apart here. So it's just like, it's confusing to me. And then I want to speak on how Trayvon keeps inviting her while my roommate is live, bro. Like live. And they'll
So,
do
yeah,
like these little box battles.
JW is live with Trayvon, and Trayvon will invite his ex.
Invite Maddie
To, like,
in his
stir the
fucking
pot.
live just to stir shit up.
Yeah, it's just,
And,
that's just lame.
Whatever. He won his battle and then left the game.
My Bible app.
And then was just live by himself, and then Trayvon invited him again and was like, fuck you, da 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 da, and then invited Maddie.
But Joey's done nothing
Again.
wrong. Joey was loyal to her, did everything he can for her, always catering to her. Seen it with my own two eyes. She's a piece of shit.
She just doesn't want that love. But now she's apparently dating some fucking rave drug dealer.
She's dating a drug dealer now.
Some rave head drug dealer, but
Yeah,
whatever.
She's doing great in her life.
I unfollowed her on everything because that just pisses me off. That how fast clout could fucking change someone. Like
It changed even Jay. Like it changed him. Like it made none of us in the house really like even fuck with him when he was like with her, because he would always just like take his words back. He would say he's like he's done with her and all this shit, or he's getting back together with her, and then they'll be like he'll just like talk all this shit in the world about her and then get back together with her. So it made me like what are you doing? Like you're getting treated like shit.
You can't help someone that
Like
doesn't
you're
want to be helped.
mentally draining yourself, and she's treating you like shit, and you're just not going like running away from it. Like it's dumb. Like you're a grown man. But now he's doing a lot better. I see it, and he looks like he's doing a lot healthier, a lot better mentally.
He's focusing. But regardless, anyways, yeah, I had to get that off my chest because that shit pisses me off. She hangs out with Whitney for like 2 days and starts making these fucking cringy ass reels and shit.
Now Whitney don't even hang out with her. She just hangs out with Maddie just hangs out with Trayvon, or
Yeah.
talks to her. I don't know what the fuck.
Anyways, another topic. Who is, what's her name? Adrielle Singer?
I don't know. What happened?
Someone told me to look it up. I just never had time to look it up.
Adriel Singer? I'm not sure.
I'm about to look it
What'd
up
she
right
do?
now.
You know who just broke up? The New Jersey dude and his girlfriend.
Jenna?
What's the guy's name?
Dalton Chandler?
No. Fuck no.
New Jersey dude?
The New Jersey dude. Yeah.
I don't know who this is.
What'd she do?
Oh my god. I don't know.
I don't know what she does.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about this, but if you guys do know, then make sure to inform us, please, because I would love to know.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Who are you talking about?
Breakup.
It's not the goodbye that hurts.
There was before you.
Where's it at? I'm trying to find it.
Were they like a relationship
Yeah, they were like a
couple?
couple on TikTok.
Oh, Vincent?
Vincent. Yeah, Vin. Yeah, they just broke up.
Vincent and Sam? What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit's sad. They made like a whole like video like how Liv and what's his name did. Liv
Yeah.
and they made a whole video about their breakup and like they're still gonna remain friends and be cordial because they have dogs together and shit. I'm like, fuck that. Like, if I'm breaking up, I gotta just break up. I gotta be done. I can't ever see you again.
Why?
I don't know how you're cordial after a relationship. Fuck that.
Why did they break up? What the fuck?
I think I think at the end of the day, we should get them on the podcast.
Social media.
I think it's just too much social media for them. Like, they started their whole social media off being a couple.
Yeah.
He's too funny, bro. He's hilarious. Like,
Speaking of another social media couple, before we get off topic, 2K's baby mama acting a motherfucking fool.
Oh my gosh, dude. I cannot stand, what's her name? Bri. I cannot
Bri.
stand Wild Child Bri. Like, 2K, I love you, but you picked the wrong fucking baby mama, buddy. I hope you get full custody, and I hope she deserves everything that she gets coming at her.
Dude.
Like, Shorty is, I think
A
she's
nut
partied.
job.
I think she's partied more when she's had the kid than she has her whole life. Because that's all she posts about. Like, I
Right.
seen this shit on the damn T page of her posting a bunch of pictures of her partying, drinking, taking like private jets with her sugar daddies and all this shit.
Escort.
And the escort probably in Vegas, like, you know, everybody's saying she is a damn escort. Actually, oh my god. Yeah, and then the last slide is really just a picture of her baby. Like, how do you post like drinking, partying, all this shit, and then the next slide is just your baby? Like, it looks so ugly as as a
mom.
mom. Like, what the fuck? And then yesterday, I just seen a picture of her posted up with fucking Monty, bro. Monty.
Monte.
Monty.
Oh no.
Yeah, you do. Addison Rae's baby mama. Or baby daddy. Or dad.
It doesn't matter. I don't need people to believe me.
Whatever.
My plans for today. I'm
Let me
on
see.
vacation in Tampa.
I don't even know where it's at, dude. This is on my
Date
fully page.
someone who love you.
That was disgusting.
And
She just said Bree is ready for another baby boy. That girl is fucking off the walls. Yeah, I hope 2K wins everything. She literally is exposing herself and embarrassing herself all over social media.
That girl is crazy.
She ain't ready for no damn kid. The kid can't even change her. That's bad.
I didn't
like-
think she was ready for the first, for sure. Wow. Yeah, I don't know about
What's
all
the next
that.
topic? Yeah,
Um,
if you see this, I don't like you. And fuck you. 2K,
Apparently, Kirsten's conception date was off, and she was in Caroline's bed 4 days before. But Kirsten's date of conception is June 18th through the 28th, so the same week that he was moving out. Then
So
they
the
went
real-
on and on that it wasn't true.
So the real question is,
Whose baby
Who's-
is it?
whose baby is that?
Well, even if not whose baby is that, but like
Or if y'all were fucking before
Or
you said it,
were
which I don't see
you-
the reason. Like, you don't gotta explain yourself who you're fucking or when you're fucking them, but you did, and you kind of fucked up a little bit. So now it's gonna throw some questions around, like, are you lying about when you started fucking them, or is
your
it a
baby
whole different
daddy.
baby daddy? So it's, I could take a wild guess of
who?
who.
Me
but
too.
I'm gonna get off that topic. I'm gonna let someone else post about that.
Yeah, someone else's relationship just went downhill for a second and then came right back up. So I think I have a good clue who it is. Anywho, Kirsten talking crap about our podcast and how she started her own. that was something that we just recently spoke on. But again, like, how are you going to sit here and talk about our podcast
Being whack.
when we're shooting with a $7,000 camera? Each of these microphones are $120. These chairs are $100 a chair. $200, $300 glass table.
All right.
It's besides the point. I mean, like,
But yeah,
you're
no,
charging
you can't-
$12 a month for a podcast that we were getting shit for, and you're a nobody. Respectfully.
Yeah, it's kind of bad. That's not. I told her. I texted her, and I was like, pretty much. I was like, you doing that just showed like some crazy shit that I had respect for you at first, and then you kind of like killed it all, posting about us and all this shit. Like it shows that we were gonna keep it real cordial and be really unbiased about everything. But I texted her at the end of the whole conversation of us talking our shit to each other, blah blah blah. It pretty much came down to like that's not how you make friends on social media. It's not how you keep like acquaintances and how you like do business, anything like that. Like I was like, that's not really how you do it. And she's like, I run my social media and you run it how you want to run it. I was like, okay, that's cool. But yeah, we'll see if she wants to come on the podcast whenever she gets bored of doing her own.
Ooh, I got someone coming, I think, in the next week or two.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll just say it's some more baby mama drama.
Who was it?
I can't say it.
Oh,
Stay tuned.
is that all
Thanks
the
for
questions?
watching for the plot number 20.
All right, love y'all.
We're
And
out.
hope this explains everything. So stop freaking trying to bash us on our comments because it's not our damn fault. We just looked at it, edited it, and posted it. That's the only thing we did wrong. Other than that, we shouldn't have let this shit slide whenever we had them on. So love y'all.
Bye. Have a great time.